guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you from Lacquer. These are her July releases that are releasing today, Friday, July 30th at 6 p.m. Pacific time in the Lacquer shop, which I'll have linked in the description box for you down below along with the rest of her social media. This release, it features 10 polishes. They are from different collections. Their first three that we're going to have a look at are from the Nashville Polish and Beauty Expo. They're limited editions. Then there's a duo. And finally, we have the Summer 21 collection that we are going to look at. So we have a lot of ground to cover today. Why don't we go ahead and jump into it? So first up, we're going to be looking at Kicking It with a Cold One. This is part of the Nashville special set. This is available in limited quantities for $11 each or $30 for the trio. This is described as a beer-inspired golden yellow with gold metallic flakes, and it had a wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. I had no application issues whatsoever. I know this is a lighter toned color, but the formula on this was absolutely impeccable. Those flakies do lay down nice and flat. I would recommend going in with a glossy top coat. I'm using Lacquer's Desert Sun here in these swatches. So to increase your longevity and make it nice and shiny. The removal on this will be easy. So here you have 2 coats of Kicking It with a Cold One and a glossy top coat. This next polish is called Nashville Hot, and it is described as a chicken-inspired burnt orange toned red with red, copper, metallic, and black flakes. This had an amazing formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It was nice and opaque on that first coat, but it is a little bit, you can still see my nail line, so I did decide to go in for a second coat, and I was happy with the coverage of 2 coats on this. If you do have a more prominent nail line or longer nails, you might want to go in for 3 just to cover up the nail line, but that would be at your own discretion. I didn't think it was necessary. The formula on this was excellent. I had no difficulty with removal either. This came off nice and easy. I didn't have any staining, and 1 coat of a glossy top coat sealed it up nice and shiny. So there you have 2 coats of Nashville Hot and a glossy top coat. This next polish is called Pickled, and this is dill pickle inspired green with green like flakes. This polish had another impeccable formula. Lacquer's formula never disappoints. It always goes on very smoothly, very evenly. It stays where I put it. I love that she changed to these rounded brushes. It makes for a very easy application with minimal cleanup for me. And this polish had no staining on me. I did only wear this one for, I believe, the sake of the swatch. So if you're more prone to staining on like these types of colors, as always, I would recommend a good base coat. And Lacquer does offer some great ones in her shop if you're shopping and you want to go check it out. This polish is not going to give you any kind of difficulty to remove, and 1 coat of a glossy top coat made it nice and shiny. So here you have 3 coats of Pickled with a glossy top coat. This next polish is called Country Capital and Best Friends, and this is part of the Friends duo that she's dedicating to all the friends that kept each other sane during the last year and were finally able to come together. And it is described as a bleached pink with golden and pink shimmer, soft hollow flame, and hollow flakes. These polishes, this one and the next one, will be $12 each. This had a fantastic formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. Those flakies lay nice and flat, so you're going to have no difficulty removing this. And it has such a beautiful shimmer to it that just pops with that pink color. I wore this one for a day. I stopped swatching. I was like, I'm done. I love the flakes. I love the colors. I love the shimmer. This polish was absolutely beautiful. I only needed 2 coats for full opacity. And here's my final swatches with 2 coats and a glossy top coat. Next up is Unbreakable, And it is described as a blurple hollow jelly with a rainbow of color shifting flakes and silver flecks. This polish is so pretty. I love all those flecks, and it had a fantastic formula to boot. It does start off a bit sheer. I do kind of wish that I had used a color correcting base coat for my yellow stained nails, but overall I was pretty happy with the coverage, and I thought that the polish was opaque enough to cover my stains. The flakes in here are abundant. They come out of the bottle nice and evenly, and they lay flat against the nail. There may be a tiny bit of texture due to the fact that there are a ton of flakes in there, but one coat of a glossy top coat was all I needed to shine it up and make it nice and glassy. This polish was also not difficult to remove. So my final swatch of Unbreakable is showing you 3 coats and a glossy top coat. And now we are going to have a look at the summer 2021 collection. These will be $10.50 each. And this first one is As If. This is described as a neon pink cream with black flakes. This polish had a fantastic formula for being a neon. It is so bright and so fun. I love the combination of the black flakes with this summer collection that she's putting out. I used a glossy top coat to seal it up. The formula was wonderful. I only needed 2 coats for full opacity. It was not chalky. It was Rogue Lacquer's typical perfect formula. And I found the removal on this actually surprisingly easy for all the flakes that were in there. I was pleasantly surprised at how easy these come off, and I will be using them a lot in the coming days. Next up, we have Dancing Free. And Dancing Free is a neon green with black flakes. This is another one with a spectacular collection. I'm going to be a broken record because these polishes all have the same great formula. I'm used to neons being so finicky or needing a white base, but the formula on these were so easy to work with and so smooth. They weren't chalky. Everything about them was just so easy to work with and just so beautiful. Again, removal on this was easy. I used 1 coat of a glossy top coat to seal it up. If you want a pure glass look, you might want to look at one of those glitter eating top coats because it can be a little, because those black flakes are abundant, it can eat the top coat. So you're either going to want to go in with a thick top coat or use a glitter eating and a regular glossy top coat. This next one is called Hot Girl Summer, and it's described as a neon coral with black flakes. This polish had another perfect formula. Corals are always finicky, and this one was absolutely not. It applied smoothly, evenly. I had no staining, I had no running, no pooling. Nothing in here gave me any kind of difficulty to remove either. Just 2 coats for this, and it was spectacular. So here you have 2 coats of Hot Girl Summer with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Neon Lights. And Neon Lights is described as a vibrant neon yellow with black flakes. Now, this one I thought for sure was going to be finicky because yellows are always super, super fussy. But this one was absolutely a pleasure to work with. It was just like the rest of them. It went on so smoothly, so easy. I had nothing but good things to say about this. This one, honestly, might have been my favorite. I just love the neon yellow color. I mean, As If was another one that I really enjoyed. This whole collection really is just so much fun. I can't wait to do a Skittle with these. I want to do a gradient. Definitely there are a lot of possibilities for nail art with this whole collection, and the formula is just so easy to work with. It's going to be a breeze. Again, easy removal, no issues with removing, and 1 coat of a glossy top coat will shine you right up. Rogue Lacquer also has that nice, I think it's called Desert Varnish. It's a more of a plumping top coat, and it does give you a nice shine if you're in her shop and you're looking for a top coat. Last up, we have Rogue Lacquer's Physical, and it is a bright neon blue with black flakes. I'm wearing this one right now. I absolutely love, love, love blue, and this one was no exception. It applied wonderfully, smoothly, evenly, very easy to work with, very easy to apply, and very easy to remove like the rest of this collection. Even though I haven't removed this one, I'm fairly confident that it will be just as easy as the rest. So here you have 2 coats of Physical and a glossy top coat. Alright guys, that wraps up the releases for July 30th at 6 p.m. Pacific time from Rogue Lacquer. All of these will be available in her shop at 6 p.m. Pacific. Some of them are limited quantities, like the first 3 we looked at, the Nashville set. So if you loved those, be sure to head in first and grab those before they are gone. I will have all the information that you need linked in the description box down below. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. Please tell me which ones were your favorite. All is definitely a valid answer as well. I look forward to hearing from you, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.